Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell. You guys, we have a very, very troubling breaking news story. Cassie, you guys remember Cassie, whom was with P. Diddy for about 10 years. And y'all, she filed a federal lawsuit against him for $30 million, detailing some of the most horrific things I've ever heard. This is god awful. You guys, I'm about to read the first few pages. I'm going to go through this document and make a long live video later this weekend. I want you guys to hear the first 3 to 4 pages of this document that was just filed from Cassie, and tell me what you guys think in the comments. We're going to do the longer video this weekend. This is truly troubling, and there's a trigger warning. We are going to get straight into this. I'm going to be sharing a little bit of this case file document that was just filed today in the Southern District Court. And this is Sean Combs, Bad Boy Entertainment, Bad Boy Records, Epic Records, Comb Enterprises LLC. And this is a mess, you guys. Cassie finally filed this lawsuit. A lot of people have been speculating about Sean Combs' private life for a very long time. And I'm literally just going to say, I think that the roosters have just come to roost in this situation. Again, we're just going to go through a little bit of this document. I'm going to do a full case breakdown of the situation this weekend. There was also a trigger warning, and I've never seen this on a document for this type of case. There's a trigger warning because of the highly graphic information and nature of things, including the SA. Again, we're just going to skim through this just for a few minutes, and I'm going to come back with a longer video later this weekend. So Cassandra Ventura, known as Miss Ventura, whom is Cassie. You guys know Cassie. She was 19 when she met Sean Combs, Bad Boy Entertainment, and you guys know that they were together for about 10 years. This is the preliminary statement, as well as some other documents that were filed today in court. And again, I'm just going to quickly skim through some of this so you guys can get an indication of how sick, sad, troubling this information is. All right, so they're saying that Sean Combs is a rapper and record executive, popularly known by his stage names Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, or Diddy. Mr. Combs came to fame in the early 1990s with his record label Bad Boy Records. He rose to prominence in the music and entertainment industry over the decades and is regularly referred to as a hip-hop mogul. In 2022, Mr. Combs received the Lifetime Achievement Award at BET Awards. You guys definitely remember that. He said that he wanted to give a special shout out, thank you, and love to the people that were really there for them. He also included Cassie in this, and now looking back at this is truly, truly disturbing. So this document on page 2 is going on to say that Miss Cassie Ventura was held down by Mr. Combs and endured over a decade of his troubling behavior and disturbing demands. For example, some of the dark times that Cassie is suing over. She's saying that they were spent trapped by Mr. Combs in a cycle of, you guys can read that. I'm trying to edit what I'm saying for YouTube. ABUSE. Also, being a victim of the traffic, among other things, and unlawful acts. This sad document goes on to say that Cassie was taken advantage of in her own home after she tried to leave him. She was also often pawpawed, which include kicking and stomping, resulting in bruises, burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding. She's also saying that he set another man's car on fire when he learned that he was romantically interested in Miss Ventura. Also, in these documents, she's saying that she was forced to engage in SA with male people while being forced to grab herself while the filming was going on. She also said that she ran out of his apartment with a pow pow in pursuit of a rival industry executive whom he learned was nearby. I'm sorry that P. Diddy ran out of his apartment. He also demanded that Cassie had to carry his pow pow in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he was. He introduced Cassie to a lifestyle of excessive drinking substances and required her to procure illicit pharmacy things to satisfy his own addiction. This is really sad, y'all. Um, like I said, I'm trying to get through this some brief things in this document, but we're gonna go through the full document this weekend. Please like, share, and subscribe. So Cassie met Mr. Combs in 2005 when she was 19 years old and he was 37. He signed her to his label Bad Boys and within a few years lured Cassie into his fast-paced um, um, drug fueled lifestyle and into a romantic relationship with him. And as her boss, one of the most powerful men in the entertainment industry, and a vicious and cruel, controlling man, nearly 2 decades her senior. Diddy asserted complete control over Cassie's personal and professional life, thereby ensuring her inability to escape his hold. He provided unprecedented adventures for success for aspiring artists, but in return demanded obedience, loyalty, and silence. Throughout the relationship, Mr. Combs was prone to uncontrollable fits and frequently put paws on Cassie savagely. Those pawing incidents were witnessed by P. Diddy's staff and employees of Bad Boy Entertainment and Mr. Combs' related business, but no one dared to speak up against their frightening and ferocious boss. Following these horrific episodes, Mr. Combs would immediately attempt to hide Cassie and the evidence of his rage outs. He often showered her with gifts following incidents of physical paw-pawing, a typical pattern of behavior by people that do this. In addition to the paw-pawing, which was physical, P. Diddy frequently reminded Cassie of his ability to cause serious pawing, whether by requiring her to carry his POW in her purse or by setting another musician's car on fire that was romantically interested in Cassie. Adding to injury, Mr. Combs used substances and threats of more pawing to force Cassie into repeated unwanted encounters with other men whom were hired. Over the few years that Mr. Combs did what he did to Cassie physically and sex, she again and again tried to escape his tight hold over her life. Every time she hid, Mr. Combs' vast network of corporations and affiliate entities found her, and those who worked for Mr. Combs' companies implored her to return to him. Many went as far as to explicitly state that her failure to return to Mr. Combs would hinder her success in the entertainment industry. When she believed that he had finally separated from her long-time person that's doing this, she joined Mr. Combs for dinner, after which he forced her into her home and put his hands on her while she repeatedly said no and tried to push him away. Cassie has now fully escaped Mr. Combs, but the harm that the essays caused her to experience for nearly a decade will forever haunt her. She has required intensive medical and psychological care to recover from the trauma she's lived through. She cannot, and however, she cannot, however, continue to live in silence about what she endured. Mr. Combs remains immensely powerful and immensely dangerous. Miss Ventura therefore seeks justice for the decade of her life that Mr. Combs took away from her with threats of putting his hands on her, forcing her to use illicit stuff from pharmacists, physical and psychological abuses, as well as SA. According to Cassie, she brings this action seeking injunctive, declaratory, monetary relief against the defendant in violation of the federal SA laws. The laws are listed, and she is suing for $30 million. You guys, I am only on page 4. There's 35 pages to this document. We will definitely be doing a much longer video about this weekend. I want to further look through this briefing that was just filed today and make notes. We're gonna come back with another video. Like I said, the roosters are definitely coming home to roost this year. Everybody is being exposed. I'm glad that she stood up. This will definitely make a difference in somebody else's life. I hope to God he is arrested. A lot of people has always suspected things about P. Diddy. However, now they are being spelled out for everyone to see. This man is wrong. I hope that the statute of limitations has not run out where he can be arrested. Like, share, subscribe, you guys. Till next time, be safe. Enjoy your day. Bye, guys.